Bear River Live welcomes you to this presentation of Bear River Sports.
The blitz. And there's Marble. Breaks free, and there's going to be the touch. Oh. And Roberts. Middle of the field. And he outrun the defense again. One guy to beat. Tiptoes on the line. Good evening, everyone. Welcome into Bear River High School homecoming week. It's time for the finale as Bear River takes on the Skyview Bobcats. Bear River 1-5 record, taking on the Bobcats with a 4-2 record. Again, joined with Joe Summers on the call.
Thanks for having me, Andy. It's great to be here. We were just talking before we went on air how much, Friday nights like this are just so fun to be a part of, and we're excited to be here, especially on homecoming week.
And it's even better with this kind of weather, man.
Oh man,
can't beat this.
No, don't even need a jacket right now. It is a beautiful night for football. This is what you kind of dream about when you start thinking about high school football on Friday nights. Is a night like tonight.
Well, let's dig into these teams a little bit. Bear River coming off their loss against Ridgeline. We won't spend too much time talking about that one.
No, not much to talk about. I mean, Ridgeline really kind of took it to the Bears. I mean, as they should, being ranked number 1 in the RPI and 4A this year. Ridgeline kind of did a number on the Bears a little bit. Tough to take coming off their first win the week before against Burley. But yeah, this is a good opportunity to try to bounce back, especially after the week that Skyview had last week.
Yeah, they're coming off a 1-point win over Orem, giving Orem their first loss of the season.
Yeah, and that's nothing to be mad about. There is Orem. I think they're ranked top 10 in the 5A RPI. Mm-hmm. So coming up to Smithfield playing Skyview. The game was like 60-59. They showed up to play football, and a basketball game broke out, I guess, and ended up being 60-59 with a win. Defense was optional last Friday in Smithfield, but that's a good opportunity for the Bears. I mean, really, really emotional wins like that for somebody like Skyview can give you an opportunity as the team they're competing against next week. So, I mean, it's really hard to kind of come back, get your mind right, focus again after a real emotional high like that offensive victory. So it's an opportunity for the Bears, I think.
Well, being homecoming, does that hinder you or does that help you?
I mean, in my experience, it always helps because, I mean, it's a big deal. You want to go to that dance tomorrow night off of a win. You want to be dancing with your date and, have that win in your back pocket. But honestly, as the opponent coming in here, you want to spoil that. That's a really big motivation. To me, it was always kind of an insult when you were scheduled as somebody's homecoming because everybody wants to win on homecoming. So if they schedule you, they think that's a victory. That's always motivation. So, I mean, there's good and bad both ways.
Well, you're talking about a basketball game over there in Smithfield. Yeah, had 5 touchdowns there from Liam Guthrie.
Yeah, he is something to be. I mean, you start looking at offensive stats from that game last week. There's some guys that put up those kind of numbers in a season. I mean, you even look at what Jack Clark, their quarterback, did. I mean, he had almost 500 yards passing, 8 touchdowns. You already mentioned 5 of them to Liam Guthrie. That's going to be something that's going to test the secondary and the corners for the Bears, is that passing attack. I mean, Jack Clark, he's 6'4". He's a really tall quarterback, strong arm, can really drive the ball down the field. It really tests the secondary of the Bears.
Well, we'll finish talking about the Bobcats on our Cache Valley players to bank on here for the Skyview Bobcats. Got a couple defenders to talk about.
Yeah, we talked last week about defense being optional between Skyview and Orem, but you look at how some of these defenders did. I mean, you look at Andy Oxborough. He had 14 tackles last week. That's a phenomenal amount of tackles. And you look at Jace Lillywhite. He's really rangy from his linebacker position. He's quite a couple interceptions already on this year. He's really good at kind of being that ball hawk that can go take the ball away. Those are the two guys that you want to be watching on the defensive side of the ball, and the 2 guys we've already kind of talked about last week in Jack Clark and Liam Guthrie. They are a pretty lethal combination on the offensive side of the ball, and those 2 guys can really tear up a defense if you're not careful.
Because I look at Clark, he's 91 of 166, but has over 1,000,
1,500 yards.
And so that's telling me that that maybe the receivers are doing a lot of that work, your yards after catch.
Yeah, honestly. But I mean, when you've got somebody like a Liam Guthrie and some of the other receivers that they have, I mean, that's what makes your job easy as a quarterback is being able to just get the ball out of your hands and let your playmakers play. But yeah, you look at 400 of those 1,494 yards. Almost a third of those yards came in last week's game. So
yeah,
there's a lot of kind of skewed stats a little bit, but take nothing away from those guys. They're really good.
Let's take a look at the Cache Valley Bank players to bank on here for Bear River. They got a couple defensive guys to watch out for here today.
Yeah, focusing on Quade Murray, safety. He's going to have a big game, especially against this pass game of the Bobcats. And then also Brecken Haynes on the defensive side. The best thing to try to do when you got somebody who's really into the passing game is get pressure on the defensive line. If he can get pressure, get Jack Clark off of his spot, off of his mark in the backfield, in the pocket, that can really disrupt a lot of timing and a lot of those route combinations. So I think between Quade Murray and Brecken Haynes, it's going to be really important for those two to have a good game on defense. And then on the offensive side, Cash Avery, I'd love to see him get a lot more involved on the offensive side of the ball, especially as we, hopefully we're not having to be in a shootout this game. But I mean, between Cash Avery and then Jackson Tyre, I think those two have to link up quite a bit tonight to be able to stay in this game and to be able to come out with the victory.
Yeah, Cash Avery's the one that took your shutout away from Ridgeline last week.
Yeah, and you kind of saw that a little bit if you remember back to that game. There was a lot more of those quick hitters across the middle, a lot more of those go routes, up the seam. Those are what Tyre does well. I mean, he does a lot better in those short intermediate passes than he does driving the ball downfield. And Cash Avery is the guy that can catch and run, get yards after the catch.
That's going to be your Cache Valley Players to Bank on. Brought to you, of course, by Cache Valley Bank. Got you covered from the top of the state to the bottom with branches everywhere in between. So no buys. Well, we do have a buy. Westfield's got the buy. Let's look at the pick 'em and see where we're at. You got Logan taking on Ridgeline, Mountain Crest, Green Canyon, and Spanish Fork. And it's Westfield.
All right, first one right at the top. Ridgeline's tough to bet against them no matter who the opponent is. But I mean, Logan's, just kind of struggling this year a little bit. I'm going to take Ridgeline, and I'm going to take the over.
And we will be the same on that one.
Yeah, Mountain Crest, Green Canyon. Green Canyon is probably the only team that is better besides Ridgeline than Skyview in the region. I'm going to give me Green Canyon, but give me the under.
We'll go Green Canyon. Let's, just so we're not the same, I'll take over.
I know. I feel like I'm picking first all the time, and so I feel like you got the short end of the. You should be picking first more.
What we should have done is says, okay, the rules are you gotta do at least one. You gotta pick one upset.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
That's what we should have done.
That's what we should do.
Well, start the season over and next year.
Hey, next year. No, at this point, I'm winning by too much. I'm not gonna give up that W yet. So for the final game, Spanish Fork versus Westfield, I'm gonna take Spanish Fork, and I'm gonna take the over.
Spanish Fork and over. Yeah, because they played a couple Regional 11 teams, and they've done pretty well. Looks like that Mountain Crest Green Canyon game will be the deciding factor here this week.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to pick an upset, that'd be the one. I think Mountain Crest can pull some. That Green Canyon defense is so solid, so it'd be tough to pick against them. But if I was going to pick an upset, that'd be the one I'd pick.
All right, we got a couple things here in our pregame. We'll have Cameron West. Everybody knows he passed away here before the season got started. We'll be having the game ball delivered into the game by his truck. He'll be following the team out. We got Claire on the sideline. She'll be giving our Valley View Granite different views of the game. And also we got the National Guard people here. They'll be doing your not color guard. Yeah, it is color guard. here for the national anthem, and we'll keep it here through all that. You'll have the band doing the national anthem. Now, the first couple games in season are all right because you're excited getting started again, but when you get the band playing, then you know it's Friday night football.
That's one thing you miss as you kind of go up. You know, some colleges, even into the pros. I mean, yeah, just having a band playing in the stands during a football game just gives you that vibe, you know.
I think the team's ready to line up. I mean, this wraps up our homecoming week. We had Powder Puff on Wednesday. Man, we had a good soccer game last night. Went double overtime, then we went into shootouts. Didn't go Lady Bears' way, but man, what a game.
I heard that Powder Puff game almost turned into a UFC event by the end of it.
Yeah. Score was a little lopsided. There might have been a little bit too much trash talking, maybe. hit some nerves.
Yeah, I heard there was eventually some punches being thrown in the Powder Puff game. So I might need to get some of those girls suited up, you know, tonight. Who knows?
Yeah, that's a good point. I was actually thinking the same thing. I'm like, man, these guys should have tried out for the football team, but something's never get old too. You got the BR all lit up in flames.
I always hated running through that. It was so hot. The only thing that was worse is when you're in those big tunnels and it's like, man, you have 80 guys in here that stink and sweat, and it's like, it's just miserable.
And you're all smashed together, yeah. A little motorcade here coming through. Like it says, Cam West truck will be bringing in the game ball.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bear River all dressed in black here for homecoming night.
Family of number 75, Cam West. That's Cam's truck. Let's make some noise for the West family and your Bear River Bears.
Also, Skyview has 75 on their arm here for tonight. Again, trying to remember Cam West.
Awesome gesture by those guys. That's awesome.
Here's your game ball being presented here by Cam's family.
Cam West family's bringing out the game ball. Once again, let's make a lot of noise for Cam West and the West family. Bear River loves the West family.
Again, we'll step aside here for the national anthem. Then we'll take it down to Claire for your keys to the game.
All right, presenting the colors tonight are the combined veterans of Tremont and American Legion Post 76. Commander is John McClellan.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Mike Bocut, Rick Jepson, Larry Shires, Johnny Cray, Randy Ioki, Ray Yoder, and Leland Davidson. So, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for our country's flag. We're going to start things off right with our country's national anthem, played by the Bear River Band. So please rise, remove your hats, cover your hearts, and face the flag.
out, we zoom out, and then that should show us some football players. Andy? And if we'll just find somebody else. Could be fans, kids, on the end, wherever. Maybe get the kids behind you, Claire. Yeah, just kind of across the football field. And Andy will come to maybe they're gonna. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Thank you, our fans. Tonight is the 2024 National Honor Society presentation of the Honor Flight Veterans.
All right, welcome back. We got Claire Wood on the sidelines here for your keys to the game for both Skyview and Bear River. Claire, go ahead and take it away.
Hi, welcome to Bear River's homecoming game. Today we're playing Skyview, and their coach Alder says always they want to be the best. They want to beat our Bears tonight. Hopefully our Bears can pull out a win against them. He says he wants the D's to stop our runs and our blitzes. Everything our offense does, he wants the defense to halt them right then and there. No yards. He says he wants the offense to move. He wants them to run. He wants to get that ball. He wants so many yards tonight. Bear River's coach Waite says he wants us to get better. He wants us to enjoy this game. Says this is a big game tonight, and he really wants us to enjoy. Most of our Bear River injuries are still injured, but we have a few that are back. Gladen Behrens is back. He'll be playing tonight. Alex Castro is back on the field, and Cody Richards is back on the field. Everybody else is still injured. Thank you. Back to you, Andy.
Thank you, Claire.
September 11th, 1950.
So the coin toss will have Bear River receiving first.
In June 1973 at the young age of 17. He served in Germany during the Vietnam.
So it's interesting because the keys of the game last night for soccer, the other coach Wade, she said
the real boss.
Yeah, the real coach Wade. She said that one of her was to enjoy the game, have fun. And that was one of the best soccer games this year. So maybe they're onto something.
I mean, honestly, that's what sometimes you kind of get lost in the sport that you play. That you get so caught up in the wins and losses and stats and performance that you forget. It's just a fun game to play, And as a coach, you have more control over that than anybody of making this a miserable game or a fun game. So honestly, that can take a lot of pressure off. It can take a lot of the nerves out of the game for a lot of players, and they'll a lot of times play better. So I hope that's been kind of communicated to these guys. I'm curious to see how much, if they play a little bit more loose, relaxed, just able to cut it loose. And I mean, Claire kind of talked about some of the injuries. I mean, that could be real demoralizing when you just kind of run out of people around you to kind of help. I mean, it was really good to hear that Gladen Barron's coming back. I mean, when you look at the tailback position, Reggie Hess has had a couple good weeks, but I mean, he can get beat up. He's still young. He still needs his body to develop a little bit. Yeah. So being able to share some of that load, I'm excited to see what Gladen Barron's done. He hasn't really got a chance to show much this season yet, but he came in as RB1 as the number one for that position. So I'm hoping between those two, kind of run the ball a little bit, keep Skyview's high-powered offense off the field.
Well, we're ready and underway here at homecoming. And this one goes into the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over first down. Once again,
So
ladies and
Tyre
gentlemen,
comes into this
please
one
make
again,
a
103 for
round- please make some noise for our
172,
Utah Honor
over
Flight,
1,000 yards,
our
8
National
touchdowns, but 8
Honor
interceptions.
Society, and our
Yeah, last week was kind of the first week where we weren't super prone to turnovers, I think. You know, this is kind of the first game this year where they played a little bit more clean that way. So I'm hoping we can kind of keep that going.
So 1st and 10 here from the 20. Kind of a pistol formation here. We mentioned Hess. He is for a 1-yard run.
Number 15, Hess for the Bears. Students, show your homecoming spirit at the fan gear table for a drawing for a free churro. Head on down to the gear table here.
Again, we'd like to thank you for your support by hopping on and watching. We'll be thanking our sponsors throughout this one. Same formation as last time.
You'll notice Skyview runs a very similar defense to what the Bears run. 3 down linemen, stacked linebackers.
Might have been a broken play. Here's a throw going far side.
Going to get a roughing the passer here. I think this is kind of a design rollout, but Hess kind of just missed picking up the defender. But I mean, it got the roughing the passer penalty. So I mean, you don't want to get your quarterback hurt, but appreciate the 15 yards. So.
Congratulations to Capri for being our first.
So they'll march that one off, give a pressure to the downs here for Bear River. Now 1st and 10 from the 36.
Penalty goes against Skyview. We've got homecoming sale on fan gear tonight. Come check it out. Free lanyard with a purchase.
Still in the pistol. Tyre. Handoff here to Jones from it inside. I like that. Fake it to Hess.
Yeah, pretty nifty little motion there, kind of trying to get the defense's eyes going in the wrong direction and handing it to Ty back underneath. You notice Skyview starts in a 3-man formation. They'll walk that middle linebacker up and go down into a four down lineman formation. Really trying to do that in the last minute to mess up the blocking assignments and blocking schemes of that O-line.
Pick the handoff here to Hess. Swing it out wide. Be a gain of 1 on the throw and catch. Or from Tyre back over to the far side. Again to Tatum Stevens.
Pass complete to number 2, Stevens. 1-yard gain on the play. 3rd down. 5 to go.
3rd and 5.
Again, this is where I think you can try to do some more of those quick seam routes across, up the middle here. Things that really suit Tyre's strengths.
Jones and Avery go in motion. Kind of overloaded this right side. We give it on to Hess. Tries to cut it back inside. Looks like another gain of 1. It'll be 4th down.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. 4th down.
This was looking for that break, and he never.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we saw. When Reggie Hess kind of had his breakout game against Burley, this is the play that they did so well, trying to run here to the far side of the field. And just keep stringing it out, and he just kind of keeps poking the line, trying to find that seam, but it just was never there. Credit Skyview's defense for turning them back into the help and the help being there on the inside.
Rice to punt. Just like in games past, they let that bounce, but it bounces and rolls in Bear River's favor inside the 15, actually.
Yeah, that's a tough thing to do. Once you let that ball bounce, it can add a lot of yards.
Both schools are members of the Utah High School
Marking it down at the
Association and support the new statewide sportsmanship
12-yard
program, Raise the Bar. Sportsmanship does matter.
So again, Jack Clark, we talked about him. 90 completions on 166 attempts, 1,500 yards, 16 touchdowns, and only 6 interceptions. And the first play will be a handoff up middle here to Stokes. 130 carries, 668 yards, and he's got 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, Jack Clark's big body, 6'4", able to really sling the ball. Down here at the bottom of your screen, number 24 is Liam Guthrie's favorite target, who's going to be looking to go to quite a bit, I'm sure, this game, like he has every other game so far.
And up to Stokes again. Another gain of 2 on that run.
First man in, number 32.
3rd and 4 coming up here for the Bobcats.
Great stop by the Bear River defense.
Yeah, curious to see what they do here in this 3rd and medium, if they're going to go to the air. Just keep it on the ground here.
Yeah, swinging out to Stokes. Out of the far side. Able to drag a guy across the first down marker.
Yeah, great move there by Xander Stokes. He swings out from his running back position, makes one move, and is able to just get outside, get the first down there.
Quick tempo here from the Bobcats. Swinging out near side, still to Stokes.
Yeah, it looks like they run the same play, just the other direction. You know, now probably trying to set up now, you know, when the defense is going to be seeing, you know, Xander running out in the flat like that. It's a good opportunity for those receivers to act like they're going to go up and block and then just take off and take a shot over the top.
Xander goes to the sideline, take a breather. Still handing it off though. Cut up the middle into Bear River territory.
This is Dylan Bird, senior running back. Yeah, those running plays, there hasn't been really a whole lot of fanciness to them. They're just basically gives right up the middle. They've worked pretty well so far, especially on that one for the Bobcats.
And we'll look at it here on the CNR replay, just coming, he said, right up the middle. Good block in there for the offensive line. Clark going to the air for the first time, but he's going to be rushed. Able to get it away. He just throws this one to the sideline.
Great pressure by the Bear River defense.
Yep,
Brecken Haynes, we talked about him.
It's exactly. I mean, if you look here on, if we can show the replay, you'll see Liam Guthrie right here. He has the corner beat, but because of Brecken Haynes getting that pressure, he's not able to get that ball off. If he's able to kind of stand in there, not have that pressure, he can throw that ball right down towards the goal line and probably turn it into a touchdown.
Bobcats keeping it with the ground. This is Bird again, trying to stay up, putting the arm down. They mark him just shy. Well, not quite to the 30. Get down to the 32. Still bringing up third down here for the Bobcats.
Third down.
Again, Skyview quick to the line.
Bring Xander Stokes back in at running back here.
Stokes will get the carry. Trying to bounce it out to the near side. Bear River's ready for him this time. Gets to the 30. Going to be 1 yard shy of the first down.
Yeah, the middle was plugged up there by the Bears defense. They did a good job. Xander Jones tried to bounce it out. Not able to find enough room to get that first down, but they're going to go.
Bears stuff up the hole and drag him back. It'll be a turnover on downs.
Make some noise for your Bear
It's getting
River
Coach Miller excited down there on the sideline.
That was a great job by the Bears defense. They were getting gashed the first 3 times that the Skyview had ran the ball up the middle. Great adjustment, great recognition by them. Bowing up right here and stopping these inside runs on back-to-back plays, causing turnover on downs.
So the Bears defense gets off the field. 1st and 10 from the 31. Here for Bear River. Spreading out a little bit more wide outs. Tyre throwing it over to the near side. There's Gladen Barron's back at it.
It's good to have him back. Great catch out of the backfield there. Makes it a nice second short. It's a really valuable weapon as an offensive play caller. This is an offense in general with a running back being able to catch the ball out of the backfield. And a lot of times if a defense is running a man defense, they don't account for the running back a lot of the times or the quarterback. So great job by him catching that and being able to get some yards after the catch.
Goes back with the pistol. Fire the handoff. Reggie Hess gets a Frank Maskadoo first down, cross on the 45, marked down at the 46.
The Bears have had some really good success running the ball straight up the middle. Against Burley, it was really good stretching it out wide. Past couple weeks, going right up the middle, right behind these guards in A gap and the B gap. They've had some really good success. Reggie's a pretty slight guy. He's not big by any means, but he runs pretty tough. Skyview going to that 4-man down lineman there. Going to run a screen. Oh, hook and ladder.
Pitch, yeah. Hess almost getting to the 50. Going to be just shy.
To number 2, Stevens pitch. Then to number 15, Reggie Hess for the Bears. Gain of 4 yards on the play. Second down.
Hey, it's homecoming,
Cena.
bringing out all the, going to the back of the playbook now.
One more look at it here on the CNR replay.
Looks like they're setting up a screen, but then the pitch there. some positive yards.
Yes, again, going around to the right side. Good blocking this time, and breaks free.
Oh, pivot to number 15.
Walking around the 40, that's another Frank Mason first down for Bear River.
Bear River, first down.
Talking with some of the staff before the game today, for as slight as as little as Reggie Hess seems, he can run really strong, and you see it here. They try to tackle him up high, just breaks through some of these tackles, able to get a first down.
See the shoulder pad flopping out. Just keeps on trucking. Another quick pass out of the far side. Here to Tatum. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Give him a gain of 1.
Yeah, that's a tough call there. I mean, you look out in the formation. Tatum Stevens is catching the ball behind the line of scrimmage, but there's only one blocker for 3 DBs. It's just tough to try to get anything positive out of that. Love to see more and more of that downfield, kind of pressuring the defense more vertically than horizontally right now. I think they can have some really good success. We saw Orem do that pretty good on them last week.
Tyre getting back to pass. Good blocking here by the line. Coming back for it, Tatum Stevens. Bring up 3rd and short here for Bear River.
That was a long way to throw that ball from the opposite hash. Coming back over here to Tatum Stevens. Does a good job sliding and making the catch. I don't care who you are. That's a long way to try to throw a football.
About 3rd and 3. Ball on the ground. Tyre jumps on top of it. See if Coach Wade wants to go for it. Now 4th down. About 5. 4.
Looks like they're going to bring out.
Yeah, Rice will come out to punt.
Nope, look like they're going to go for kick it here.
Here we go.
Got a 45-yarder incoming here.
Stone Higley.
Football player Stone Higley.
Ball is down, it's blocked. Here by the Bobcats. Collected up here by, I believe, Avery.
Yeah, no chance on this one. When you're kicking field goals this long, I mean, you're not going to get a whole lot of arc on these footballs, but look at the pressure right up the middle here. This one had no chance, no matter how much arc Stone Higley was able to get on it. Got to be better if you're that interior wall there for the Bears field goal unit.
Head on down.
2:55 left to go here in the first. This quarter is flying.
Yeah, we're moving pretty quick here. Assuming right now Skyview's probably looking at, how can we get this ball up in the air a little bit more. It's been a lot of running so far by Skyview. I think they're going to go try to feed their studs right now. Looking for Liam Guthrie.
Stokes rolls out. He'll get it. In space, it'll be a tackle for a loss. Good open field tackle, but a flag comes in, maybe a face mask.
Yeah, usually when it's coming in that late, something wrong with the tackle that was made. You saw how quickly the Bears defense reacted to this swing pass. I'm sure the Skyview offensive coordinators are recognizing that as well.
Look at here on the CNR replay. Wraps him up kind of high, but I don't.
Yep, got the face mask.
Yeah.
Penalty goes against the Bears.
Mark this one off. Stops the clock with 2:47 to go. Packed house here at Bear River High School for homecoming.
I mean, I think the last 2 homecomings I had here, it was a torrential downpour. We didn't have turf, so it was a muddy mess. This is beautiful tonight. A lot of people coming out. It's great.
Stokes is trying to get right up the middle.
They
give him a gain of 1.
Stokes has been the go-to target so far. Running the ball or catching swing passes out of the backfield. I'm kind of surprised. Skyview's it seems almost kind of conservative in their play calling a little bit. But yeah,
But again, this is going to open up the pass game if
I think so.
If it keeps working. Clark to the air again, going into double coverage. He was going to Guthrie that time.
Yeah, Stokes rolled out to the flat down here towards the bottom of the screen, but Jack Clark goes back to the other side, and like you said, into double coverage. Still had an opportunity there, but it just off his fingertips just a little bit.
3rd and 9 here for the Bobcats. 3 wideouts here to the bottom. I believe Guthrie's right up at the top. Throw and catch, not enough for a first down, but it comes up with 3rd and short.
Yeah, this makes it a lot more manageable here, kind of in no man's land. Wouldn't be surprised to see Skyview. Looks like they are keeping their offense out there, going to go for it.
All right, Bear River.
Will this Oxborough with the catch?
Time to make a little noise and help out that defense.
Zach Oxborough Jr. gets him 4th and short. Take the handoff.
Great fake.
And the catch to the pylon.
That's a touchdown.
And there's a signal. Touchdown here for the Bobcats. Oxborough again, back-to-back catches there for him. He gets the first 6 points of the ballgame.
That was an amazing fake by Jack Clark here to start off this play. Fooled everybody on the Bears defense. Everybody thought that this ball got handed off. Look at that. Everybody reacts. You see Oxborough down there just begging for the ball. Still able to make a good catch. Bear River defender, if he just turns his head around, he could have an opportunity to make a play on that one.
Yeah, Riley Bingham, right place.
Yeah, if he doesn't catch that, I mean, he's got a case for a pass interference call as well. Man, yeah, if you're secondary for the Bears, yeah, you'd love to see him get their head around and make a play on the ball a little bit more in that case. But great play by Oxborough, making the catch, securing the touchdown.
Joe Howland excuse me, not Joe Howland. This is kicker number 38.
Would like to express our
Brian
appreciation
Jameson with the point after. Gets it good, and we have a 7-0 ball game. We'll take our first commercial break as there's only 1 minute and 30 seconds left here in the first. Be right back.
Bear River Medical Office. CNN.
Meet the dedicated veterinarians at Bear River Animal Hospital. Whether you have small or large animals, they can provide high-quality, customized vet services, including exams, vaccinations, surgery, dentistry, x-rays, and ultrasound. Make an appointment at 435-257-7455. Central Milling is personally invested in the quality of their products and their relationships with customers and suppliers. They are also a proud supporter of high school sports.
Welcome back here to Bear River High School. Again, Bobcats score first here on homecoming night. And another kick into the back of the end zone.
Yeah, so far the Bears on offense been pretty balanced. You know, from my calculations, it's 5 run, 5 pass, which is what you want. A lot more of the, trying to press the outside of this Skyview defense. I'd love to see him go down the field a little bit more. Orem had some really good success with him last week against that. But yeah, really good an opportunity to move the ball here.
Skyview goes with 4 down. There's a read given off to Hess.
Yeah, we noticed at the end of the last drive, we didn't really talk about it on those kind of reads. There was a fumble between Tyre and Hess leading to that long field goal attempt, but it was actually fumbled, and sometimes it's really hard as a quarterback and running back to get that mesh right, especially when running back may not know. You're going to pull it, you're going to give it to me. Love to just see some more design handoffs here.
Tyre back to pass, looking left, goes to Riley.
Pass complete, number 5.
Great catch by Corey Riley here.
Gonna bring up 3rd and short after the throw and catch here from.
Yeah, he does a good job just plucking this one right out of the air. Good job by him. That's where Tyre needs to live, in those quick passes, those out routes, those comeback routes. That's where he has the best success. Getting the ball out of his hands fast.
Might be the last play of the first quarter as Avery goes in motion up to the top. And then off here to Jones. He'll push the pile through. And that's probably going to be enough for a Frank Mason first down.
Yep, they're signaling first down here. That's what's nice about having Jones is you get into those second and short, third and short situations. You should just be able to hand that ball off to him and let him lean forward with his size and strength to get that first down.
That does take us to the end of the first quarter. Score 7-0 here for the Bobcats. We'll step aside and be right back.
Rudd Funeral Home is there to serve your family in your time of need.
Cache Valley Bank is dedicated to fostering local businesses, aiding financial growth, and building strong relationships. From personal to business banking, we are committed to helping you reach your financial goals. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await.
Second quarter underway here at Bear River High School. Getting homecoming night here for Bear River. They got a fresh set of downs off the run here from Jones. They go to the air and taking a shot. Tatum Stevens staying on his feet.
Yeah, takes a shot. Great job by Tatum Stevens holding on to this ball and staying upright. Be able to try to make something out of nothing here after this hit. Short gain. But again, this is where Tyre needs to live in these short, quick completions, getting the ball in the hands of these playmakers, letting them try to run after the catch. I think eventually you'll start to see some of these break open.
Free rusher coming through. Gladen picks him up. There's a toss over to Cash Avery. Takes a couple shots at the 35. Gets on the other side at the 36.
Yeah, Skyview transitions to this 4-down line front here from a 3. Gonna let the end man come unblocked. It's a tough situation there because, like I was mentioning, when they do that, they're trying to mess up all the blocking assignments of that offensive line. Let one rusher come free. Puts a lot of pressure. Luckily, the Bears were planning on having Tyre roll out and move the pocket there already. Able to get a completion out of it, bring it up third and manageable here.
Yes, going to the outside. Frank Mace can do first down as he's pushed out of bounds.
Hess does a good job hitting the hole here. He's actually carrying the ball in the wrong arm. He should love to see him switch that to his left arm, be able to stiff arm somebody here, but great job by that offensive line up front. Had your right guard, right tackle pulling around, leading the way there, is able to get a first down.
Two wideouts up top, just one at the bottom. Hess around the right side this time. Gets into Bobcat territory. Good little run here for Reggie Hess.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much, but man, when you can get into 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5, that's a big deal for an offense just to be able to stay ahead of the chains. Opens up the playbook a lot. And right here where you're right in between the 40s, this is some territory where you can start trying to take some deep shots here. Tyre hasn't had the best success taking deep shots this year, but I mean, we'd love to see him stretch the field a little bit more, just try to keep this defense honest a little bit, not let him creep up as much.
Take the handoff, go back over to Tatum Stevens, who'll be a yard short.
Complete to number 2, Tatum.
Oh, they do give him the Frank Mason first down.
Great job right there by Tyre. Putting it right on Stevens. Good job by Stevens.
Knowing where the sticks are.
Knowing where the sticks are, but coming and getting the ball. A lot of times with younger receivers, you'll see him just kind of stand and wait. There, it's kind of in the route that he's going back towards the ball anyway, but man, a lot of times if you're not heading back towards that ball, that DB can run right underneath you and pick that or break that pass up. Good job by Tatum Stevens.
Skyview brings the pressure this time. And those quick passes, this time back over to Riley. Gets a yard shy of the first down.
Complete to number 5, Corver.
Corver Riley having
9-yard gain on the play.
2 catches so far this game. He's really kind of having a good night so far. Best night that we've seen him have so far this season with these catches. But again, man, these quick routes, these quick in-cutting routes are doing really good for the Bears offense right now.
Same formation. Ty with a read, hands it off.
Should be enough for the first there. Great, Gladen Barron's coming back in.
Yep.
Getting the straight handoff, bringing up another first.
And that is another Bear River first down.
Bear River trying to answer back from letting a long pass turn into points here for the Bobcats. They're marching right down the field. Got him another 1st and 10 on the 32.
Yeah, this is what I feel like we've been really starving to see from the Bears offense, is a methodical drive where it just looks like the play calling, each play builds off of the next. We're taking a shot.
Tatum Stevens got separation from the 2 defenders.
And that's exactly what I was just trying to make the point of. There's, each play seems like it's building off of the next. You'll see Tatum Stevens here. Looks like he's going to in-cut like the past couple of completions we've seen on this drive. Double moves it, goes right back up the field, gets the DBs all kind of confused, gets down inside the 10. Great job, great play calling. It's been going really good this drive for the Bears so far.
Inside the chance share red zone, 1st and goal here for Bear River. Yes, he's going to bounce it, sees a lot of space, and there's a touchdown.
Number 15, Reggie Bear River Bears.
Hess does a good job here stretching this play. We've seen him do it so well the past 3 weeks. He does such a good job when he's stringing these out, of pressing the line of scrimmage, trying to make defenders commit, but he's able to get around, let his lineman set up this block, able to get around and bounce to the outside. Scores the touchdown. Great answer for the Bears right there. That's exactly the drive they needed to have.
Stone Higley for the extra point, and we got a tie ball game with 8 minutes and 9 seconds left to go here before halftime.
On the first half, Skyview 7, your Bear River Bears 7.
Again, we'll step aside for a commercial break. Be back. Ready for the Bears to kick it off.
For 20 years, Valley View Granite has offered our local community the best quality and service for their home countertops. With the addition of Marble Ventures in Ogden, Utah, our team is now able to offer the same reliable and dependable service for their showers, tub surrounds, and more. With locations from Sandy to Idaho Falls, we offer the best value without sacrificing quality for your build or remodel. Come in and see us today. Valley View Granite, enhancing places people gather.
Welcome back here to Bear River High School. Bears able to answer back and tie this one up. Again with 8 minutes and 9 seconds. Stone Higley ready to kick this one off. Back over to Skyview. On a bounce into the end zone. Touchback.
Nice kick by number 0. Stone Higley.
Great response there from the Bears offense. Let's see if the defense can come out and answer back after giving up that long touchdown to Skyview. But I mean, as a defense, when you have your offense clicking like that and you see that kind of drive, that's big motivation, big energy boost. Now you just need to be able to, it'd be great to get them off the field, force a punt, force some kind of turnover, give that ball back to your offense, try to get the lead here.
Stokes in the backfield again. And trying to go back out to Stokes, pressure right up the middle. Had him rush that throw.
Yeah, we see Bears love to bring pressure out of this 3 down front. Nobody picks up Ty Jones, which, I don't know why you'd ever not want to pick him up, but forces the quick pass, brings up 2nd down with the incompletion.
Now the quick pass is a slant and can't hold on to it across the middle, number 13. Back or Max Johnson.
Yeah, this is trying to answer for this pressure that the Bears bring out of this 3 down front. Trying to go quick to Mac Johnson here. And if he just turns his hands the other way, tries to catch this, not with his hands instead of his arms and his body, he might still be running. There's nobody there if he made that catch.
Jack Clark checks the play. 3 wideouts here to the right. 1 up to the left. Good blocking, and this one overthrown this time. Target was number 18, Cooper Karen.
It's exactly what you wanted to have happen if you're the Bears defense. Quick 3 and out. 3 straight incompletions. Now get the ball back. Now as an offense, your defense did exactly what you needed them to do. Pressure's back on you now to go out. Can we do that again? Can we do that, what we just did on the last drive again? Try to take this lead at homecoming. Kind of keep riding the momentum. You can get, this homecoming crowd into it. Things can go your way here against a really good Skyview team. Really close to blocking that one.
Another bounce. Tatum Stevens will just let this one roll. Inside the 30, mark him down to the 28. Bear River has 7 minutes, 44 seconds, all 3 timeouts. Here to try to pull ahead here in homecoming night.
Gary Madsen and Coldwell Baker Realty. Jan Sher-Sod.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it as we got towards the end of that drive. The play calling was really systematic. What I mean by that is just everything seemed to play off of everything. We were calling runs with a purpose. We were calling pass plays with a purpose, and that's when you can really start to click as an offense.
Reed gives it off to Hess. Pushes it over to the far side. No gain on the play.
Skyview did a better job than they did the last couple of those outside runs that Reggie did last drive. Being able to not let him string that out. I mean, honestly, there's a really good blocking we didn't talk about enough by the linemen and by those receivers of really hooking and pinning those defenders and letting Reggie get outside. That play, Skyview did a much better job defending that outside run.
Tatum Stevens outside and takes a shot. Still no gain on the play.
And you put yourself in 3rd and long here. Is exactly what was not happening on the last drive, where you were, getting those quick hitting routes, splitting into the middle there, bringing up 2nd and 5, 3rd and short. Bringing up 3rd and 10 like this kind of limits your options. What kind of plays you can run. Defensive linemen can pin their ears back here, really try to get some pressure.
Only one lineman nose guard with his hand on the ground. Everybody else standing up. Tyre scrambles out to his right, and he'll just take it out of bounds.
Yeah, Tyre never really got set. There's no reason for him to really try to scramble here. I mean, when Skyview only brought 3, there's no real pressure up the middle. I think he could have sat in there a little bit longer and let some of these routes develop. Instead, he just tries to take off and nowhere really for him to go. Brings up 4th down.
Stops the clock, 6:24. Rice's punt. It's the out of bounds on the far side.
I would like to extend a huge thank you to the following businesses.
Yeah, I think you go back to that drive. That's almost like one of those, you always talk about one of those things that, player wishes they could have that play back. That's one of those drives I think Coach Haas and Coach Wade are going to wish they could have back, because you're right there. Your defense just forced a 3 and out. You just scored on your last drive. First play doesn't go as well. You're trying to stick with what worked on those outside runs, but it doesn't really go anywhere. You wish you could have kind of gone back to some of those other plays that were working on that last drive.
Read play here for the Bobcats, and Stokes brings it up. Going to be 2nd and short here for Skyview.
Super patient run here by Stokes. Does a good job of just waiting for some of these holes to open up, something for to develop. Nobody really wraps him up from the Bears and brings up a 2nd and short here.
Stokes again trying to get the rest of it and will. First down here for the Bobcats.
Again, good patient running by Stokes. Waiting, kind of picking and choosing where he's going to dive forward. Does a good job being able to get the first down here for Skyview.
And there's the first sack of the game.
Make some noise for that Bear River
And they want to
defense.
get the crowd into it. Jones first one back there. Thought he was going to time it right to get the ball, but
Yeah, that's a good job by that Bears defense, almost bringing immediate pressure to Jack Clark. Doesn't even really get a chance to set his feet and really try to even get this one off before the pressure's in his face.
Clark back to pass, going deep and
Pass is
overthrown.
incomplete. Third down.
Surprised we haven't seen more of that from Skyview, honestly, and really honestly with Guthrie. I mean, maybe he's still tired after scoring 5 touchdowns last week. I don't know. You look at this deep shot here. No, doesn't even really get a chance to even make that one catchable.
Get loud. Get
Brings up a 3rd
loud.
and 12 now. 3rd and 13.
Free rusher coming through, and it's going to take him down. Guess who that is? Daxton Bingham.
Bear River defense.
Daxton Bingham's been doing this all year so far. They love to bring these linebackers, Daxton Bingham, Dallin Rice. They're so good at really sneaking through these they're smaller guys, but I mean, that really makes it easy for them to slip through some of these big offensive linemen's hands here. Puts instant pressure, and when you know the long pass is coming, when you're in a 3rd and long like that, you know you can pin your ears back. It's gonna take some time for those routes to develop, and you can get that pressure. Good job bringing the sacks there, bringing up 4th and long here, forcing the punt.
Jameson, I believe, is a punter still here for the Bobcats, and good punt. Roller somewhere around the 20-yard line.
Bears take over.
Same situation, just with 3 minutes and 56 seconds now here for Bear River.
Yeah, now you're getting to the point where you start thinking about the end of the half. Clock's coming into effect. Skyview will get the ball, start the second half, so you'd love to try to get points here before halftime. There'll be a long halftime as well with homecoming, so you'd love to be able to go in and be able to have that lead and start making those adjustments. Because game plans change based off the score, situation, everything like that. So if you can go into this long halftime with a lead, you're feeling a lot better if you're the Bears.
Tyre all alone in the backfield. Caught the bug. I think that was supposed to be a design quarterback keeper. Get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tyre tucks this one like he's running it from the get-go, but there's really nowhere for him to go. He's not as fast as Reggie Hess. We'll just say that when he's trying to bounce it to the outside. But no real opportunity to even try to bounce that. He tries to cut back and just goes right into the teeth of that defense. Bringing up 2nd and 10.
Hess now in the backfield here with Tyre. Good opening into the middle. Hess gets a few yards back.
Yeah, Skyview again, they'll switch from this 3-down lineman to the 4-down lineman front. The Bears offensive line does a good job of picking up that first level of the defense, but as an offensive lineman in run plays, you're trying to account from first level to second level at that linebacker level. And because of that switch, they're not able to identify those linebackers as easy. That's why that run was tackled for less than what it could have been, just because the linebacker was able to knife in there and make that play. See him here doing it again.
3rd and 7. Tyre tuck and run again, gets to the 30.
Nice run by number 10, Tyre for the
They're
Bears.
going to give it to him.
There's a Frank Minskew first down.
And
the quarterback scrambling out to the left.
First down.
Good job by Tyre there, making something out of nothing. Keeping his eyes downfield. Once he knows there's nothing there, it's a good job just getting enough for the first down. Keep this drive alive.
A quick pass out to Hess, and he's going to get lit up by number 3, Alex Dickey.
Yeah, Skyview tries to bring pressure from the boundary side here. And Tyre makes the right read, throwing into where the pressure's coming from. But comes up and lays a big hit on Reggie, dislodging this pass. Number 3, Alex Dickey. Good job by him.
Second and 10. 2.5 to go. Other hand off here to Hess. Up middle, no gain.
Bringing up 3rd and long again. We haven't seen, what the Bears were doing so successfully in the past game was those quick in-cutting routes, slant routes, and then doing some double moves off of those. Haven't seen that the past 2 drives so far. Love to see them kind of get back to that.
And just trying to get Skyview accustomed to seeing this and this and this, and then jump back. Clock's rolling, 1:50 to go. Brager in motion, haven't said his name here tonight either. Out of the backfield, this is Gladen Barron's gonna make his name known that he's back into the lineup.
Still gonna bring up 4th down here. Skyview does kind of an interesting formation here on defense. They switched their entire D-line over to the right side of that Bears offensive line. Trying to get pressure and overload that side of the offense, but Lynn Barons gets out of the backfield there. Bringing up 4th down, probably force the punt here. Skyview, I believe Skyview called the timeout here, trying to preserve this clock, trying to double up here before halftime. Go in, get the ball back, come out and score again.
See, 1:30 still left to go.
Bear Valley Hospital says go Bears.
Alan Ryan's coming out to punt here for Bear River. We'll have the halftime performances brought to you by Tanglewood Studios. Kind of 4th and 4. Rice ready to punt. I haven't seen a punt return from either team.
I don't think we've seen a kick return either.
No. You're right.
Might have one here. Nope, we got it out.
Bears letting it bounce. Got it down at just shy of the 25. So 1:20, 2 timeouts left here for the Bobcats.
Yeah, really kind of curious what we're going to see here from the Bobcats offense. They've taken a few shots pushing down the field. None of them to Guthrie though, surprisingly. Coming off of his big game last week. Stokes has kind of been the bell cow so far for their offense in the run games, swing passes as well. We like to see what Jack Clark can do here, pushing the ball, getting passes down to these big receivers.
Two wide out spread to the left and 2 out in the right. Jack Clark getting flushed out of the pocket. Here's a throw, sideline incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
Protection held up there that time for Jack Clark and the Bobcats. Nowhere for him to go. Good job by that secondary of the Bears holding up there, not really giving him anywhere to go with that. When he hasn't had time like that so far. Bears have done a good job of bringing pressure, being able to get to him, get him off his mark, which is what you have to do against a potent passing attack like Skyview has.
He's looking for Guthrie, and this is going to be picked off. Trying to force it into Liam, and Bear River. There's Ty Jones with the pick.
That's number 8.
Great job by Ty Jones watching Jack Clark's eyes here. Jack Clark makes the cardinal sin as a quarterback, throwing late back across the middle. He's looking to go to Guthrie here, who's trying to just find a soft spot in that zone. Ty Jones does a good job just watching his eyes, giving the Bears a good chance here right outside the 20, right before halftime, about a minute left. It's exactly what the Bears want to have happen, and I think this might be the first time this season the Bears are positive in the turnover category right now.
Ty with the throw. There's a quick slant. Good catch. Clock will keep on rolling under a minute. Tatum Stevens brings that one in.
Again, that's been working so far tonight for the Bears. Love to see him keep that up. Yeah, they're going to give it to him. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Clock's running. Ticking down to 40 seconds now.
Tire, plenty of time. Look at that, going up, bringing it down for another touchdown. Tatum Stevens.
Tatum Stevens again does this double move. He already did it one time this half for a big gain to get him down on their first touchdown. This time he is catching the touchdown on his double move. Fakes the slant inside, cuts it right back outside. Tyre does a good job putting it on him. They might have found something here with these, these pass combinations, these route combinations that the Bears are doing.
Stone Higley for the point after, and it is good. So Bear River gets on the board again before halftime and takes the lead for the first time here at homecoming night, 14-7. We'll step aside and be right back.
For all your project needs, shop at Greer's Hardware. Happily serving the community since 1976. Miller Medical is ready to care for clients with full services for family medical. They also offer beauty and spa health treatments with hot stone and IV vitamins.
Stone Higley ready to kick this one away after Bear River's able to take the lead. And a touchback. Oh, they let him run it out. I don't think you can do that.
Should have done that.
Turns it into a good run back here for the Bobcats, though. I believe that was number 11, Lincoln Ballard.
Yeah, I think he caught that in the end zone. I think he should have blown that one dead, but
you got the Bear River coaching putting their hands in the air.
Yeah, I mean, what do I know? That ref's standing right there, and I'm, 100 yards away. So
it's still 2 timeouts here for the Bobcats. They got 25 seconds to deal with. Go pretty much the length of the field. Good run up the middle. Stokes will be taken down before he can reach the 35. Wrapped up by Jones and Haynes. Hurry up offense now here for the Bobcats.
They're not going to call a timeout. This will be the last play of the half here. Kind of surprised, actually.
Stokes going to bounce that outside, and
that'll be it.
That will do it. So at halftime, 14-7 lead here for the Bears on homecoming night.
That's exactly what you want to have happen if you're the Bears tonight for homecoming. Like we kind of talked about at the beginning, Skyview's coming off a real emotional victory last week. Real easy to come out flat. Bears having homecoming, real easy to come out on fire. And everything's kind of been going the right way for the Bears. Turnover margin, play calling, everything's been much better than we've seen so far this year for the Bears. And yeah, I'm sure Skyview's going to go in there and try to make the necessary adjustments, get fired back up. But exactly what you want to have happen this first half for the Bears.
All right, we'll see if we can round up some stats. Enjoy the show. Getting your halftime performances brought to you by Tanglewood Studios.
Time to announce our sophomore royalty, Duke and Duchess, Bo Allen and Hannah Page. Let's make some noise for our junior royalty, Prince and Princess Corbett Riley and Cassidy Bird. And our senior royalty this year, King and Queen, Easton Johnson and Janessa Escobar. Let's hear it for the 2024 homecoming royalty at Bear River High School. Once again, let's make some noise for our Bear River homecoming royalty.
Let me start.
Let's welcome out onto the field the Bear River cheerleaders.
Sorry, hang on. What, Andy? I think so. I thought I saw one. I haven't seen anything come through yet. Oh, maybe their house. Claire's wondering about her battery. It's 130. She thinks it could make it through. Do you want her to come up and grab a new one? Do you want to see? What's your thought? And you probably did, Claire.
Let's make some noise for your Bear River cheerleaders. All right, let's welcome out onto the field the Bear River High Steppers. All right, Bear fans, make some noise for your Bear River High Steppers.
Feels good to see the world is turning back. I don't know about you, Noel. I don't know about you, Freedom. I don't know about you, Michelle. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good.
noise for the Bear River High Steppers. All right, let's welcome out onto the field the Bear River Marching Band. The Bear River Marching Band is under the direction of Mr. Wade Walton and Mr. Chantry Olson as assistant director, with Katie Reed, Bracken Thompson, and Marcy Walton as drum majors. This year the band is paying tribute to the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. Tonight the band will play Elvis's #1 hit, Heartbreak Hotel. As a band, we wish to thank our booster club, our Bear River High School administration, and our fantastic parents for supporting and loving us. Make some noise for your Bear River Marching Band. Make some noise for the Bear River Marching Band. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the cheerleaders, the high steppers, the band, and the color guard will combine to perform for our Bear River family halftime the song Come Together. Make some noise for our cheerleaders, high steppers, color guard, and Bear River Marching Band. some noise for the cheerleaders, high steppers, color guard and band 2024 Bear River Homecoming. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we would invite all of you to stand as the groups lead us in our school fight song. Cheer, cheer. And on your feet. All right, now we're going to send the groups off to form the homecoming tunnel. Thank you so much for participating in our halftime.
Central Milling is the farmer, the miller, and the baker working to preserve American farmland for tomorrow while preserving the highest quality of flour and grains to the bakers of today. Select the best products for your family by using Central Milling Company. Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits. The Grill has a wide variety of homemade appetizers. Can't decide what to get? Then build an appetizer combo. No matter what you're craving, the Grill has something for everyone.
Did you know Kent's Market has an app? And it's free. Just go to your app store and type in Kent's Market and it'll come right up. Downloading the Kent's Market app gives you access to digital coupons, weekly deals, and access to your Kent's Kickback account. As you can see, the app is easy to use and can help you save. Download it now and get exploring. We'll see you soon at Kent's.
Earning your degree doesn't have to be complex. USU Brigham City lets you stay close to home and save money. As an Aggie, you'll have access to a personalized education with student support from faculty mentors. Let us help you achieve your goals your way. On campus, online, this is your U-State.
Rock and Roll Construction Products, providing U-Cart concrete and landscaping products. For over 80 years, Farm Bureau agents have built relationships with you one conversation at a time. Let Kimberly Raydell and her team provide you with the best service for your home, auto, and life. Rudd Funeral Home is there to serve your family in your time of need. Tanglewood Studios has something for everyone, whether it's dance, cheer, color guard, or gymnastics. There's even recreational all-boys gymnastics along with Mamma Mia classes. Enjoy co-ed hip-hop, classical ballet, point, contemporary, jazz, along with karate and parkour. Tanglewood is a USAG licensed gym offering bars, beam, vault, and a spring floor. Mom and Me and toddler classes are offered in music, dance, and gymnastics. Tanglewood Tots Preschool includes dance, gymnastics, music, and live sports. Singing classes, guitar, and musical theater are also offered. Family rates are available, so come join the fun. Miller Medical is ready to care for clients with full services for family medical. They also offer beauty and spa health treatments with hot stone and IV vitamin therapies, as well as Botox.
Valley, or Intermountain 10, Bear River Valley Hospital 9. All right, here you go. Jake Udy, Shawnee Mackey, Misty Mattinson, David Lee, Randy Pearson. You're all winners. Winners can pick up their prizes at the Intermountain tent on the south end of the field. Once again, Jake Udy, Shawnee Mackey, Misty Mattinson, David Lee, and Randy Pearson. You can pick up your prizes at the Intermountain tent on the south end of the field. Congratulations to you. Thanks for supporting your Bear River Bears.
Oh, I see it now. Reseed, yeah. They should. Nice ball by the Bears. Great job by the Bear River defense.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all.
That is number 2, Stevens, for the Bears. Pass complete, number 24, Eli Bagger. Gain of 5.
Medical coverage of tonight's game is provided by Intermountain Sports Medicine, the official medical provider of Bears Athletics.
Yeah, I was gonna such a dude. I'm like, damn it. Everyone's just like, where's my
Dr. Todd Miller has expanded his team of medical professionals. Medical assistants, nurse practitioners, and estheticians at Miller Medical are ready to care for their clients with full services for family medical, pediatrics, beauty, and health. They also specialize in weight loss and hormone therapy. Miller Medical is now offering beauty and spa health treatments, as well as Botox. Most insurances are accepted, but a cash price discount is available. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs.
We're wrong on the name. Kevin Ponce Bravo is your injured Bear. Able to get up, walk digitally here to the table to get checked out here by Sean Norton.
Tough to lose an offensive lineman, especially your left tackle. Hope he's all right. Come back in.
And off here to Hess. Checks the left, nothing there. Goes to the right, takes it wide, and it's going to get a yard shy of the first down before he's pulled out of bounds.
Man, sometimes it pays just to have some wheels. You see him kind of, the play is designed to come to the left. Nothing there. Skyview defense does a good job closing up that hole, but Hess is able to roll back out to the right, get a yard shy here the first down.
That was Lily White chasing him down. Mentioned him on your players to bank on.
Yeah, the Bears have done a real good job here of just in their play calling and their scheme of not really playing into what Skyview's defense does well. It's paid off so far.
Jones gonna try and push through. The line's gonna be held up.
I think depending on which ref they go with for the spot here.
It came on different.
I think you go for it here with Ty Jones again.
Yeah.
They're gonna give him. They're gonna mark it short, about a half a yard short here.
4th down for the Bears. Half a yard to go.
This is one of those tough spots as a coach to be in, because if you get it, great, momentum stays on your side. If you don't, you might breathe some life here into Skyview, give them an opportunity to get right back in this game.
4th and short, need to get a yard. Hard count.
Bringing everybody up to the line here.
Jones still in the backfield here with Tyre. And Tyre pulls it, runs around the outside. Good call.
Tyre keeping all for the Bears.
Good pull there by Tyre. Everybody, including myself a little bit, thought Jones was getting this ball. Tyre does a good job. He's making this read, pulling it, getting the first down easily. Right here, the right-hand side.
Berger in motion. Tyre back to a pass, finds Tatum Stevens again. Getting a 4 on the play.
When you look at the defense that Skyview runs, a lot of these crossing routes that you just see here just get completed. They're there all day long. with these crossing routes underneath. Skyview likes to run what we call like a cover 2 man. So when these outside receivers come crossing across the middle, a lot of those defenders can get lost in the shuffle and really open up some of those passing routes.
Taking down here for the Bears. Tyre with another handoff here to Hess. Is he going to do it again? He's going to get trapped this time. Loss of 2.
Third down.
Skyview does a good job here stringing this out, making Hess turn back into that pursuit. A good job of swarming him there, bringing up 3rd and long. Bears have had good success on some of these double moves, on these slant routes. I think you can attack some of the seams here, right up the middle. Look at can't really see on the top of the screen here, but these safeties for Skyview play so far out, so separated. The middle of the field's pretty open.
Airing it out, far side and bringing it in for a huge gain. Eli Breger.
He might have got away with a little bit of a push off here. Luckily, there's no back judge to call it at the high school level. You can't really see it on the screen there, but he did a good job of keeping him at arm's length. He's able to just create enough separation to haul that one in. Might be able to get a better view of it here. Good job by Breger. That's what he's so good at. He's so good at just creating enough separation, and he's sure-handed enough to bring in those passes.
And off here to Hess, left side. Gets behind the blockers. Just about the 20.
Number 15,
where he's brought down.
Gain of 2 yards on the play.
That's kind of been the main run play that's been called so far in the second half, is this stretch play to the bottom of your screen to Hess, outside of a few inside runs to Jones. I think I'd like to see Hess, try to get up the middle. We've talked about it, as slight as he is, as small as he is, he runs behind his pads. He's got great natural instincts as a running back. Keep handing that ball off the middle to him, and I think he can do some good things for you.
All right, looking to pass. In double coverage, doesn't matter. Breger again. Might be a yard shy of the first down.
I think they're going to give it to him. Yeah, they'll give it to him here.
And that is another error.
You talk about being short-handed. He got the one-handed catch in game 1.
Yeah, he actually runs a really good route here as well. I don't know if we'll show the replay, but he runs such a good route where he breaks in on the slant and comes right back out. Tyre does a good job anticipating the route and putting it right where only Breger could get it.
And off here to Hess, cuts it inside.
15 Hess for the Bears.
Gets in a little bit further here to the Chinchilla red zone.
That's what you like seeing Reggie Hess do. I mean, he can stretch plays out for sure. But, I mean, he's just so shifty in the hole. This is probably the least patient I've seen him as a running back on that play. Normally, he's really patient, letting his lineman get into position there. But, I mean, he still churns out 6 yards, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Jones and Hess in the backfield. Neither of them will get it. This ball's popped up. Scary situation here. Just bat it down.
Pass knocked down.
Yeah, you kind of see there. Once that ball's tipped, I mean, all options of pass interference go out the window. If I'm a defender, I'm throwing somebody on the ground. I'm trying to get that ball, but I think that might have been Breger's play, turns into a basketball player and boxes out.
Yeah.
Bring up 3rd and 4 now.
Same formation. This time we go left. Caught here to Tatum Stevens. Makes a guy miss.
Pass complete to number 2.
Only brought down by number 9, Andrew Oxborough. Another player to bank on we mentioned here for Skyview.
Very sure tackle. I mean, he had 14 tackles last week. He does a good job of bringing Tatum Stevens down in the open field here. Pass out to Tatum Stevens is a little bit off the mark, takes his momentum backwards away from the end zone, which might have cost him the touchdown there. But for 4th down and 1 right here. Can still get the 1st down, not score.
Hand off here to Hess.
I don't think he got it.
Skyview takes over first down.
And it will not be enough, and Skyview will take over.
You know, kind of
Backed
mentioned.
up.
Sorry, kind of mentioned when you don't get it on these fourth downs, it can kind of be a big momentum shift. You know, turning it over on your own on the opponent's 3-yard line is better than the 50, but I mean that could be something that Skyview can really start to build off of.
Bear River was able to get a couple sacks there in the first half.
Yeah, I think you dial up pressure again here. These two great linebackers that you have. See if you can get some pressure in the end zone here.
Swinging across the middle. Wrapped up here by Quade Murray. A Bear River player to bank on that we talked about.
Yeah, surprisingly, we haven't had to call his name as much as I thought we would with just how the play calling's gone for Skyview. They've been a lot more run heavy.
Speaking of it, dive up the middle. They're getting past the 20, number 6, Dylan Bird.
He's done a really good job every time he's touched the ball. Dylan Bird has. It's mainly been Stokes being the bell cow tonight, but he does a really good job when he gets the ball in his hands.
Nice job by the Bear River defense.
Only a yard on that run. Again by Bird. And Skyview just quickly back to the line. Under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Here's Liam with the catch.
It might be the first time we've called his name tonight. But I mean, he does a really good job. I mean, he takes this short little pass and gets 10 yards out of it. You know, just kind of being able to show you some of what he can do with the ball in his hands. Makes a couple defenders miss. Gets another first down here for the Bobcats.
Going back at the ground. Again with Bird. Another good gain, 5 yards on that run.
Again, Skyview starting to stack some back-to-back good plays, positive plays here. For the Bears defense now, you want to try to, how can we get a negative play here? Get them behind the chains a little bit. That's a good way to do it right there.
Dylan Rice, untouched, takes down Bird in the backfield.
On cue. Comes up with the great pressure right here on this run play. Again, he's so good, so shifty getting through those offensive linemen's blocks. Tackle for loss in the backfield, bringing up 3rd and 7.
3 wideouts at the bottom, 1 at the top. Stokes, the man in motion. Looking Stokes way all along, and this one's a first down there for Skyview.
That's complete. First down.
Stokes does a good job here catching this one out of the backfield. Bears looked like they were going a little bit of a man here on the outside. Nobody goes to Stokes. There's nobody within 10 yards of him when he catches this ball. Does a good job turning up the field, getting the first down, keeping this drive going for Skyview. He's got a man.
Clark going deep and through the hands of Liam Guthrie, something you don't see very often.
No, I think he's going to be kicking himself here. He's like, I finally got one coming to me. I'm going to score, and nope. You know, that's one of those ones. He's going to be kicking himself probably for the next little while. Of, you know, I had a touchdown. We had this, you know, right back in this game if I just make this catch. But, man, Stokes with the hard run.
Not going down, even with 4 blank jerseys on him.
Man, when you got somebody running as hard as Stokes is, a lot of times when you see that happen, you know, a big play like that dropped, it can kind of be a momentum killer on a drive like this. Stokes does a great job running. They're just going to keep running right up the middle. Back-to-back plays up the middle for 10-plus yards. Taking the will out of the Bears defense right now.
Get that last run here on this replay. That was Bird this time.
Yeah, between Bird and Stokes, man, they have a couple really strong runners.
Bird up again, and no gain this time.
Yeah, Avery coming from the bottom of your screen here on Bears bringing the pressure. They ran right into that. Nothing that they could really do if you're Skyview from that situation.
Third quarter coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Could be the last play. Pass across the middle of the field. Incomplete. Stops the clock with 4 seconds. So we'll have one more play before this quarter ends.
Good job by the Bears secondary here. They double Guthrie. That's where Clark was looking first off. He wanted to go up top. Does a good job on the coverage here. Nowhere for him to go. He tries to come back across the middle. Still throws into double coverage. Bringing up 3rd and long here to close out this 3rd quarter.
Stokes in motion. They give it to him far side. And with blockers, he's going to break free. And he's going to end the quarter with a touchdown as he reached for the pylon. They call him short, actually.
Oh.
Woo.
Wow. Great call here on this screenplay. Stokes has done this a few times where he swings out of the backfield. They're able to get a couple of their offensive linemen out there and set some of these blocks up. Great play call for that situation by Skyview. It's a good thing we don't have video replay in high school. They might replay that one and give that touchdown to him. I think he got it. But
yeah, Murray trying to push him out before he gets there, but I think that ball knocked him.
Luckily, the refs called him short, but
we'll start the
Skyview will have 1st and goal at the 1.
When we come back here in the 4th quarter, don't go with him.
Thanks to all of our advertisers.
For 20 years, Valley View Granite has offered our local community the best quality and service for their home countertops. With the addition of Marble Ventures in Ogden, Utah, our team is now able to offer the same reliable and dependable service for their showers, tub surrounds, and more. With locations from Sandy to Idaho Falls, we offer the best value without sacrificing quality for your build or remodel. Come in and see us today. Valley View Granite, enhancing places people gather.
For all your project needs, shop at Greer's Hardware. Happily serving the community since 1976. Rock and Roll Construction Products, providing U-Cart concrete and landscaping products.
Motorsports, Crump Race Motors, Lewis Family.
Welcome back here to Bear River High School. And just a walk-in touchdown here for number 22, Xander Stokes. Junior, that gives him his 9th touchdown of the season.
Yeah, it looks like the Bears just weren't even ready. They just kind of just hurried and snapped this ball, and yeah, you can see there on the replay, good shot by Claire, just showing that the Bears defense really wasn't even set. And Stokes just kind of walks into the end zone. But it looks like the Bears weren't ready to start the 4th quarter there, honestly.
Kick is up and good, and Skyview ties this one right back up at 14 with pretty much the whole quarter left.
Impressive drive there by Skyview. I mean, you look at where that drive started at the opposite 3-yard line. It's 97 yards. They did a lot of it right up the middle on the ground, dominating. And honestly, some of their passing game looked like it was good, but it just no real connections. I mean, that's really what the doctor ordered if you're Skyview, coming back right after that 4th down stop. We talked about that at the end of last drive as well. About the momentum changing, and you're going to look back at that if you're the Bears staff, depending on the outcome of this game. Of should we have just kicked the field goal there with Stone Higley and gone up 10, making a 2-score game.
I mean, you're trying to ride that momentum because you just converted on another 4th down earlier in that drive.
Yeah.
You're just trying to ride that momentum.
I mean, I find it hard to, I get there's analytics and there's things like that now in today's game, but man, turning down points like that, especially being able to go up 2 scores when your defense has played so well, giving them more advantage doesn't hurt.
Jameson's kick last time went into the end zone, and this one will do the same.
Yeah, the Bears kickoff return team has been a really big strength. They just haven't been able to get any kind of return today because of the leg of the Skyview kicker, so credit to them. We'll see what the Bears offense can come and respond with after that long drive that came away with nothing. See if we can come back out and keep things rolling.
Tyron Hess in the backfield. Start this one up. Breger up top of your screen. Low snap, pulled it up. Here's Hess on a carry up the middle. They give him 1 yard. Bring up 2nd and 9 here for Bear River. Oh, they give him 2. 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Hess is. I didn't get a number on who made that tackle on Hess, but that wasn't an easy thing to do in a big open hole like that. Being able to stop Hess one-on-one is not an easy thing to do, so credit to the tackler there for Skyview.
Hess bounces it. And a lot of room to run. Slows down at the 50. Gets kicked out of bounds by number 15. That's your Jace Lillywhite.
And that is another River first down.
See the puller coming around here. Hess does a good job letting that block get set up and then hits the accelerator. Able to break it to the outside. Jump cut out of bounds there. Kind of got up a little gingerly after that, so hopefully he's all right.
Yeah, Hess now onto the training table now. We bring Behrens and Jones in, and Jones get the call on the run, cuts this one back inside.
That's number 8, Jones.
Gets into the 45-yard line.
4-yard gain.
Getting a 4 on the run over Jones. There you see Sean Norton now working on Hess.
Yeah, some of those non-contact things where players go down and they weren't ever tackled or contacted, usually some of the ones you definitely don't want to see, so we're hoping he's okay.
Back to pass, quick throw, here to Breger, complete, and that's going to be your Frank Maskadoo first down here for Bear River.
And that connection between Breger and Tyre is so good on those little comeback routes. Thought they would have given him a little bit more here.
They say he's got right at the 40.
I know. Man, Breger does such a good job running that route, coming back, making those catches. It's almost like, death taxes and Tyre to Breger on those comeback routes. Can always bank on them.
So we reset with the 3rd and 1. Here's to Jones.
I don't think he got it.
Well, Skyview does a good job holding him back. Still at the 40.
4th down again. Great penetration here by the Skyview defensive line. Getting to Jones before he can get any kind of momentum. Bears are going to go again.
Jones in the backfield here with Tyre. Hard count. Fourth and 1 to Jones again, breaks through. Man, all he's got to do is make one guy miss. It's a Frank Maskadoo first down here for Ty Jones.
And that is another Bear River first down.
Yeah, you'll see Skyview has everybody up at the line of scrimmage here, but nobody really behind that first line. They do break through on some of those, but as soon as you see Ty Jones not being brought down at the line of scrimmage, there's nobody else there. He's able to turn that into a big gain.
Gonna throw out to the far side. Tatum Stevens with the Frank Maskadoo first down before he ducks out of bounds.
And that is another Bear River.
Good route combination here at the top of your screen. You'll see Stevens break out. Both defenders. Nobody really goes with Stevens as he does that little breakout from his slot receiver position. Able to turn and get a good gain out of that one.
Malcolm Young to force him out of bounds. The first and 10. Here's Jones up the middle.
Looks like Hess, we see Hess down here warming up. Looks like he's going to be able to come right back into this game. It's a good sign for the Bears.
Second and 8 here for Bear River. Two wideouts up top, one at the bottom. And I've heard of Barons, but Bobcats meets him in the backfield. Big number 56. Tackle for a loss.
So Tilly Palmer there.
Yeah.
Good job breaking in on that one. Put the Bears in a 3rd and 11 situation here.
A lot of time to get the
this is one of those things you want to make sure you're getting the best play call possible in. Take your time. 3 points and 7 points here can mean a lot.
And here to Gladen Barons. Muscles forward.
Here comes
for a yard.
Stone Higley out to kick this one. If you remember, back in the first half, they attempted a 45-yarder, but it was really easily blocked. I think it was actually, we just talked about Steely Palmer. He was the one that actually broke through the center of that PAT block to block that first kick. See if it holds up better now.
Blocked again. Able to pick it up and run, but it's going to take a tumble. Flags. Come on, you're probably going to have a sideline warning here against Bear River, but.
Yeah, it's exactly what we were just talking about, how the center of this PAT block for the Bears got manhandled the first time, and again it happens. I don't even know who blocks it. It looks like it may have even been the Bear River lineman that was blocked back into that kick. Yeah, sometimes some of those, you start looking back at just different decisions in the game and how they can affect things. Those 3 points that we missed out on last time we were in the red zone are looking pretty important right now. See what this flag is. You called it sideline warning on the Bears.
Cooper Karen is the Bobcat who tried to run that one back and almost shoestring tackle, took that one back to the house.
Man, that's the hardest thing to do is try to scoop and score something like that when you're trying to run full speed, stop, pick up a ball, and not get tackled.
Ooh, more than a warning. He gave you 5 yards.
I haven't really seen much going on down here. It looks like the Bears staff was, causing problems. Normally they give you at least a warning before they take yardage, but must have said something he really didn't like.
The Bobcats, 3 timeouts, 6:50 to go. Trying to break this tie with 3 wideouts here at the bottom, 1 at the top. And go back at the run. Stokes stiffs arm the guy down, crosses the 50, gets into Bear River territory, marked down on the 49.
Man, Stokes is impressive as he runs through the middle of these defenders. When you see a running back in the middle here that's able to make cuts and still evade some rushes, and he's picking up 6-7 yards a pop. That's a really impressive thing to do. Credit to that offensive line for the Bobcats. Credit to Stokes for his ability to run.
Stokes finishes the job off on that run, gets a first down. Bird comes in, relieves him, but the ball's loose, and the Bears going to land on it.
Make some noise!
Haynes with the new course steal with the Bear River.
Defense.
Great job here. This is when you're talking about your center quarterback exchange, this is what you call low and hot. The only thing that would be worse there is high and hot, but Clark not able to handle that. Another good opportunity for the Bears here. Have momentum swing back their way. +2 in the turnover column now for the Bears.
If it holds up, Coach White will be. That wasn't one of the keys of the game, was it?
No, he just said he wanted to have fun.
Hey, there's Hess back in the lineup, getting a good gain on the run.
Nothing's more fun than winning. So it's been nice to. I don't know. I haven't really paid attention, but I mean, it looks like everybody's kind of playing a little bit more loose. Having a little bit more fun out there. So maybe that's was a big focus this week, and maybe it's showing up here.
Giving it off here to Jones this time. They'll get the push forward for another couple. Mark him down at the 45. Got to get to the 41 for a first down.
And they'll bring two backs in the backfield here. They'll try to just do some split backs, do some little bit of crossing here, trying to smoke and mirror a little bit of who's got the ball, where's it going. We'll get a couple yards out of it, but bringing up 3rd and 4. Again, if you're the Bears, look for Tyre down here at the bottom of your screen.
Tyre, good pick up here by the line, and Tyre takes it, runs it. Frank Mace can do first down out of bounds before he reaches the 35.
Keeping the ball to the Bears, and that is another first down.
I feel like Tyre does this a little bit too much sometimes, but it works out for him here. The line does their job, and sometimes I feel like he bails the pocket a little too soon sometimes, but here he turns it into a good game, able to keep the drive alive. Points off turnovers are a big deal, can really help you solidify some games. Love to see the Bears turn this into points in the end zone.
Low snap, Tyre able to get it up, gets it over to Hess, no gain on the play. Good tackle here by the Bobcats.
Yeah, now if you're the Bears, I mean, you got to be thinking end zone here, especially with how your PAT team has done, your field goal team, just not being able to hold up and allow Higley to get some of these kicks off. So I mean, that can kind of open up a little bit here, knowing if you're going to go for it on 4th down and make things a little bit easier. But we're ticking down here to 4 minutes left in this game.
Tyre with the throw off as a back foot, finds Cash Avery. He's thrown back for a loss, but forward progress gives him no gain.
Bring up 3rd and long here. Again, like I was just saying, now you want to, if you're planning on going for it here on 4th down, you're not going to be trying to kick these field goals. You want to try to make this a little bit more manageable, getting 3rd and 5 or under that at least.
Alex Dickey with that open field tackle just moments ago. Defensive line shifts all the way to the right.
Overload this side.
Tyre had a lot of room over there on the right, a little hesitant to run. Gonna bring up 4th down in for Bear River.
Yeah, this is definitely too far for a kick, especially with the blocking how it's been today. Bears will call timeout and want to talk about it. But I mean, this is you're pushing almost a 50-yard field goal here, which is a little bit out of range. So you're probably most likely going to try to go for this.
We'll step aside for the timeout and be right back with 3:20 to go.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau agents have built relationships with you one conversation at a time. Let Kimberly Raydell and her team provide you with the best service for your home, auto, and life.
If you are in need of financial assistance, call Dusty Roach at Lincoln Financial. He and his friendly staff have the expertise you'll need.
Back here to Bear River High School. So we reset, 3:20 on the clock. Bear River down now to 2 timeouts. Skyview has all 3. 4th and 6.
You know, you come to these points in games where these are kind of the deciding moments of some of these games, these pivotal moments of where the game can really decide who wins and loses. You'll see the Bears with 3 receivers in a tight formation at the bottom of your screen. Expect Skyview to bring some extra pressure here. Nope, we're going to get a false start, pushing back even further.
And that'll draw probably your punt team out now. That's.
I don't know. I think they'll still end up trying to go for it here. Yeah.
It's unfortunate because that play probably was for 4th and 6, not 4th and 11.
Yeah, and when you call a timeout like that, you're drawing something up very specific. You know, maybe something that wasn't quite in the game plan. It's, you know, maybe a little bit of a draw in the dirt kind of a play. They're going to stick with it. Same formation.
Tyre stands in, goes end zone, and overthrows.
It's not Tyre's strength. Those down the field throws all season. He's just been just a little bit off. I mean, Brager was there. He had a step. If this pass is put right on him, there's an opportunity for him to make that play and turn that into points. Unfortunate for the Bears to have that turnover and to not come away with anything. You know, that might be, depending on the outcome of this game, the opportunities missed with field goals, 4th down conversions in the red zone. Just costing you some opportunities. And they'll go back to Stokes here. Skyview might just try to get this. If I'm Skyview, I'm just trying to ride Stokes to the end of this game. We're going to keep letting him get 6-7 yards a carry. I mean, between him and Dylan Bird, they might be able to just let this clock tick on down, get into field goal range, and take a drive back to Smithfield with the W, but we'll see how this turns out.
Fake the handoff. This time go to the air. Caught, brought down quickly on Bear River's half of the field.
Go to Cooper Karen here. Good job by him on this quick slant, making the catch, getting the first down. Clock still moves under 2.5 minutes. If you're Skyview, stick with what's working. You don't need to try to do anything too cute here. I keep handing this ball off. Look at the Bears defense. You know, you've had some luck, you've had some success getting pressure. Keep dialing it up.
Long pitch play over to Stokes, far side. They're able to get there, but Stokes is through for a gain of 5.
Yeah, newsflash, Stokes got 5 yards in a rush.
Ball marking the far hash. 2 wideouts here at the bottom, 1 at the top. Again, with 3 timeouts, you're not worried about the clock yet. And Stokes trying to stiff arm, powers his way for another first down. Quaid Murray on the tackle.
Quaid Murray just, I think it might have caught him a little bit off guard how quickly Stokes was right there on him. Stokes is just, you know, basically just pushes him right over. Quaid actually brings him down in the process, but not before he gets another first down.
Jones on the tackle.
Clock's becoming a factor now. We're ticking down under 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Skyview's moving into more and more of their plus territory. I'm not sure what their kicker's range is, but I know they know, and they probably have that in mind. We'll go under a minute now. They're probably just trying to figure out how they can get to that point on the field.
Another run, but this one's stuffed up here by the Bears defense. Dallin Rice. Timeout taken here by Bear River, trying to preserve some time with 53 now on the clock.
Bears kind of cinching the situation too here a little bit. They do a good job on back-to-back plays. Stopping Stokes, bringing up 3rd and 8. Skyview's going to have to try to, I don't believe their kicker's going to have this kind of range. So they're going to have to try to get the first down here, put the ball in the air.
So that was Bear River's second timeout, so they only got 1 left.
Yeah. And if you're Skyview, I mean, right now, same kind of deal. If you're tie ball game right now, you can, you know, you're gonna try to go for this on 4th down, no matter what. If you don't get it, because you want to try to be the last
here's the time where
one putting points on this board as clock expires.
Let's get real loud. Let's go.
Brian Nicholson getting the crowd into it here on 3rd and 8. 3 wideouts to the top. Here's Clark.
He's got his
Down
guy.
the sideline, wide open, and they're going to score easily and quick, leaving 46 seconds. Still on the clock. And going number 19, Zach Oxborough.
Yeah, Oxborough does a good job. He's had a couple big catches today. You look up here at the top of your screen. Going to run just basically a go route on the outside. Not sure what the corner for Bear River was. You know, when you're on the outside like that, I mean, that's a long way for a safety to try to cover. You know, you want to keep running in that kind of situation with that outside receiver. He doesn't. It's easy catch and score there. The missed extra point could be
the difference.
Could be the difference. So I guess we maybe know the Skyview kicker's range now.
Well, for his credit, I did see him hitting it from a lot further. I mean, I saw him 35. He was still making it there.
He's still missed it from 20. So.
And there's no mulligans in football.
Horseshoes and hand grenades, there almost counts, so it's not in field goal kicking.
But I bet you he kicks it into the end zone on this kickoff.
I don't know. Not that it matters. They'll probably just let the guy run out anyway.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know if the rules changed, but I haven't seen it.
No, I don't. I mean, they've been calling it that way all season so far. I don't know why they changed it in the middle of the season now.
Jamison to kick. About 3 yards in the end zone.
Bears start first down.
So you only got one timeout, 46 seconds.
Got to have a touchdown here too. Yeah, now you're kind of behind the 8 ball here. Gonna have to push the ball downfield. I think you can get some plays here. We've seen it a lot so far. And Tyre and Brager doing some of these comeback routes. Brager does is really good at catching the ball and getting out of bounds. Looks like Skyview will take a timeout here. Make sure defense is set. Don't want to give up a cheap one here.
Skyview trying to spoil homecoming night. Like he says, the Bears got a long way to go in 46 seconds. We'll take this timeout with them. Be right back for the conclusion of the fourth quarter when we come back.
Investing in your education is an investment in yourself. Open doors with a degree from Utah State University and find your path to a more rewarding future. Reach your goals by attending USU Brigham City while staying close to home and saving money. Give yourself a chance to see the return. Your way, on campus, online. This is your U State.
So to reset, 1st and 10 here for Bear River. Only one timeout remaining, 2 for Skyview now.
Yeah, now the Bears are going to be taking some shots downfield, which has not been a strength of the Bears.
Flag on the play coming from the
might have too many men in formation.
Back line. It's on Skyview.
Yeah, I think they have 12 guys on the field.
Penalty goes against Skyview.
Yep.
And after a timeout.
Yeah, that's one of those ones you're asking yourself, how did that happen? Giving up 5 cheap yards here. Still 75 yards to go for the Bears.
1st and 5 now. Tyre back to pass. Throw just across the middle of the field. Tatum Stevens brings it in. Knocked down at the 41-yard line. They're going to go quickly to the line, try to clock this.
No, I think they're going to call a play here. They're going to try to go.
Preserve that last time out. They'll let him run if he can get to the out of bounds, and he does. Stop on the clock.
Quarterback Jackson Tyre keeping the ball to the Bears. Gain of 4 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Tyre quickly out of bounds. Stops the clock with 27 seconds.
Yeah, great job here on this deep crossing route, Tatum Stevens. It's tough when you're running into the middle of the field like that as an offense. You got to run up and get that play called quickly. You can lose a lot of time that way.
Tyler going to scramble out to his right. Flag on the play. This will be holding, bringing.
Yeah, you can see. Again, this is where one of those things where we talk about Tyre leaving the pocket a little bit too early. That's what can, offensive linemen can get caught in holding situations where they probably normally wouldn't have been if the quarterback stays in the pocket a little bit longer. I mean, these make scoring on drives like this extremely tough when you're getting holding penalties.
A lot of, I don't know, you don't really have that much time. We talked about these quick passes. Now's the time to start doing them. Quick pass. If you look for that long ball, if it's not there, then.
Yeah, right now we got about 21 seconds left. So, I mean, you've got an opportunity here. If you got a couple out routes you can stop the clock with. I mean, you could probably get 2 more, maybe 3 more if you can, get these 10-yard passes, get your receiver out of bounds, and then take a shot at the end zone.
Backed up here for 2nd down. Scrambles again. Gonna dump this down the sideline. They say he caught it. Brought down Eli Breger.
Got a penalty on the far side.
Oh,
Bears
yeah.
are coming back.
Perfect shot down the line. Shows that he's in, but yeah, we'll get this flag. And they're bringing it.
They're coming back.
They're waving it back. Let's see what this call is.
It's like a legal shift. That's another thing that can happen when you're running these quick. You're trying to hurry, going against the clock. Guys can, get out of their normal routine of how they're getting into their formations, motions, all that kind of stuff. Making sure guys in man line of scrimmage covered up, everything like that. Just those little operation details that can really. Right now, I mean, it's costing the Bears an opportunity to even have a shot at the end zone here. You're down to 13 seconds now, and you're back to almost where you started this drive. You got 3rd and halfway to Bothwell. Shout out Harry Gephardt.
Some more conversation here from the referees.
They're talking about if they're going to be winding the clock or not. Skyview's going to take a timeout here.
They're like 2nd and 36.
I think it'll be 3rd down.
Or yeah, 3rd down, excuse me.
Yeah, now if you're Skyview, let's take the time, talk this over. Make sure everybody's on the same page situationally. 3rd and 26. Keep everything in front of you. At this point now, even if the Bears do get out of bounds, they're gonna have a long way to try to throw this ball, even in a Hail Mary situation.
And to reset, 13 seconds to go. Bears are still holding on to that one timeout.
They moved the ball up about 5 yards here. I don't know if they were just confused if that was a 5-yard or a 10-yard penalty or not.
Yeah, so it must have been a
5-yarder.
Instead.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 21. Quite a big difference from 3rd and 26.
Tyler looking to pass, going to step up.
That's going to do it.
Drag him down. A quick timeout with 8 seconds.
The Bears did have one last timeout.
River, yeah. So they got none now. So
this is a good job by this Skyview defensive line. We've seen it now a few times on this drive and even earlier in this game. Tyre loves to get out of the pocket and starts to scramble. You see, if you get the replay here, these defensive ends will get upfield, but once they get to the same depth, as Tire, they stop and retrace their steps, which is what you're coached to do exactly. As soon as Tire tries to step up, those DNs are there. You can see it here. Oh, this is another play.
Oh, that was the one before, yeah.
One before.
Just we thought we had a good
just take my word for it, I guess.
You know, if you're watching it on YouTube, you can scroll back on the time. Do your own replays.
Yeah, quit making Jess do it all. Do your own replays.
Yeah. So this is the ball game, Joe.
Ball game here. Yeah, I think if you're Skyview now, keep everything in front of you. Watch this defensive line for Skyview again. They did a good job last time of keeping Tire contained. We'll do it again. Yep. He'll let it go.
It goes incomplete.
It's ball game.
And that will do it.
Tough one for the Bears. You had that one all game long, right up until a minute left in the fourth quarter. You had that one. That's a tough way to go.
So the Bobcats come in and spoil homecoming night here for Bear River by a score of 20-14. Saw a lot of good things, but it was not enough to get the win.
No, I mean, I don't know what you can call a moral victory in this situation. I mean, the Bears came in, they had a lot of momentum, a lot of good things going their way. You know, coming out, putting really solid drives together offensively. But in the end, I mean, still Skyview able to hang around. And Skyview, I think, definitely had kind of a letdown game after their big win against Orem last week. But, I mean, able to do just enough to pull out the victory here.
Well, we'll thank some more of our sponsors one more time, and then we will come back for the Chatting with the Coach, brought to you by Chancellor Sod Farms. Clairwood will have Coach Wade down on the sidelines when we come back.
Bear River Animal Hospital takes care of small and large animals, providing pediatric care all the way up to senior pets. They deliver high-quality, customized vet services with their dedicated team. Services include exams, vaccinations, surgeries, dentistry, fully equipped laboratory and pharmacy, along with x-ray and ultrasound. Many of these same services can be conveniently provided on the farm. Bear River Animal Hospital is filled with highly trained animal lovers who will provide the best care for the animals in your life. Central Milling is personally invested in the quality of their products and their relationships with customers and suppliers. They are also a proud supporter of high school sports. Rudd Funeral Home is there to serve your family in your time of need.
At Cache Valley Bank, we value our heritage and the history we've built within our communities. With over 45 years of experience behind us, we are confident in our ability to equip our customers with the necessary tools and expertise to navigate their financial journey. Whether you are ready to expand your existing business, embark on a new business venture, or are seeking better personal banking, let us help you reach new heights. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await.
Kent's is your one-stop shop for fresh produce, bakery items, deli, and meat. Stop by today for fast, friendly service.
Great Basin Industrial has been building America with epic safety and quality since 2007, specializing in steel fabrication, machining, and paint. GBI engineers, ships, installs, and repairs a wide range of products. They design and build all steel and alloy work according to the highest industry standards. Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits. Tanglewood Studios has something for everyone, whether it's dance, cheer, color guard, or gymnastics. There's even recreational all-boys gymnastics along with Mamma Mia classes. Family rates are available, so come join the fun. Rock and Roll Construction Products, providing U-Cart concrete and landscaping products. For over 80 years, Farm Bureau agents have built relationships with you one conversation at a time. Let Kimberly Raydell and her team provide you with the best service for your home, auto, and life.
Coming back here to Bear River High School homecoming night. Not going to go the way the Bears want, losing 20-14 over the Skyview Bobcats. But no turnovers for Bear River unless you call the turnovers on downs. You call them turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, everything for the Bears. I mean, you're doing everything right, in the game. When they talk about, the keys to winning a football game, the Bears are doing everything right. Fourth down conversions, turnover margin, completions, attempts, first downs, time of possession, all those kinds of things the Bears were doing right. Still not able to come away with the victory. I mean, that's a really frustrating place to be because you feel really positive about all the good things that have been happening, but to not come away with a victory is really can be kind of demoralizing, honestly. But yeah, I'm positive, and hopefully we can take away some good things from this and come out now with some, quote-unquote winnable games, with Westfield and Logan coming up. We still have Green Canyon, which is, really tough opponent, but yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, I think that'll be senior night is when we play Green Canyon. I can't remember what order we got. I know we're going to go to Westfield, and we end the season at Logan. But yeah, not much left, and like he says, when we talked about the RPI, we're kind of playing chicken with that last line of getting to be a playoff team.
Yeah, I mean, every game now is coming up really critical to have these victories against quality opponents. This victory here would have done wonders for the RPI for us, especially Skyview being ranked third in the RPI for 4A. Now, another loss is not going to help you.
All right, well, we got the chatting with the coach, brought to you by Chinshare Sod Farms. We have Claire on the field here with Coach. Claire, go ahead and take it away.
Okay, Coach, so obviously that wasn't the way we wanted homecoming to go, especially against Skyview. What do you have to say about this game?
Well, you kind of giggled at me at the beginning when I said our focus is just getting better, right? And I thought we did that tonight, and we put ourselves in a good position to win the football game. And sometimes you just have a few less plays. And so that's going to be our focus next week, too. We just got to continue to get better, and the result will, that we want will happen at some point if we continue to, on the right path. So.
Yes, definitely. I can see we have definitely improved throughout our season. We've gotten so much better, and we had a phenomenal all four quarters. We were playing, and our defense was stopping. We were gaining yards on O. Who were some of our key players from this game?
I thought, Jackson Tyre had a better game at quarterback and put us in good positions. Tatum is a playmaker for us all over the field, and I thought some guys went two ways, and it was big for us. Alex Holmes, Brendan May, even Cash Avery went both ways, and we had a lot of guys step up, and a lot of guys focused on just doing their job, and I thought we played great for the most part.
Yes, I definitely think we played great. Everyone stepped up. Everyone showed up today, which is a big thing. And our turnover policy was really great. I thought that we really worked on that. There was hardly any on our side, and then we got a few of theirs back. Altogether, it was a really good game, and we will continue to get better throughout the season. What can we expect going into the rest of our play?
Yeah, we got 3 region games left, and we're just worried about ourselves. And like I said, if we get better, I like our chances in the next 3. And we're obviously competing for a good spot with the RPI and with playoffs, and putting ourselves in a good position. So we're going to work on continuing to get better.
Okay, good luck with that, Coach. Back to you, Andy.
Thanks, Claire, and thanks to Shan Share for sponsoring our chatting with the coach. Getting better, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. They played. This is probably one of the better games that they've played. I mean, from a statistical standpoint, you can dive into the game a little bit too from the play calling. The strategy of how the plays were called and set up. There's some of the best drives that I've seen put together. With based off of the calling. We're calling runs that are going to lead into these pass plays. These pass plays we can turn into a double move off of this pass play and get some points out of it. But I mean, ultimately, we can talk about getting better and kids having fun. I mean, it comes down to putting these guys in a position to win the game. And some of the decisions you can look back on as a coaching staff now. Not kicking that key field goal. Not getting points out of those situations. I mean, there's a couple bad field goal blocks that happen in this game that ultimately there's probably about anywhere between 9 and 21 points that got left out there if you're the Bears, just with how things went. And so I mean, that a lot of times that comes back to decisions by the coaching staff. So yeah, we want to see these guys get better, but also this staff continue to put these kids in a better position to win.
We'll continue on for next week as football season starting to wind down. The other sports have been going on. You've definitely hit halfway here in volleyball now, and soccer's on the downhill. Only have a couple games left. We'll have the Logan one for you. I believe that one's on Thursday. That'll be over at Logan. They host Green Canyon on Tuesday. We'll do volleyball on that day, though. Well, Joel, thanks for your help.
Yeah, it's been great, man. I love Friday Night Lights. Love being here. Love the Bears. So, looking forward to a better outcome next week, and hopefully we'll be walking out of this game same time next week with a W. So,
all right. Until then, for Claire and Jessica and myself, we thank you for watching, and thanks for these sponsors right here on your screen for bringing you the most Bear River athletic sports coverage. And we will catch you. Have a safe homecoming weekend. And we'll see you Tuesday for Lady Bears volleyball right here on Bear River Live.